Ron Brynas came. You can't believe how far Ron Brynas came. Ron's an Easterner. All right, you dumped it. Good, you dumped it. He came as a typical smart aleck East Coast guy. I don't mean East Coast custard. And he came in as cocky as could be, and he got knocked down a peg or two. And you know what? He's like the rubber, not the rubber thing, but the air-filled balloon or doll that you knock down and he bounced right back. And if you had something to say, he'd listen. He didn't like what he heard, but he listened, and hopefully 1/10 of it sunk in. Because I'll tell you what, when I talked about this station at the end becoming what it became and how it all fit together, that's probably the guy that most exemplifies it, because he came such a long way and developed his own personality and his own style. And very few people could make it coming in from out of town and make it in this business. Larry Kelton, who started down the dial. Peter Brown might have made it, but if he had stayed here, he would have worn himself thin, probably. And I love Peter Brown, but I don't think his shtick would have lasted. But Ron Brynas would have had this, with his talent and his ability, he would have had the staying power. There's no question about it. And he's going to go a long way, and he'll look back at this as a great experience and a great stepping stone to whatever he does. To Red. Nah, I don't want to talk about Red. Anybody want to talk about Red? No, Red is... Now, we'll leave Red alone. We love Red, but we'll leave him alone. Pat McCabe, who was put in an unfortunate position here as program director, but obviously had to just carry out the whims of the people above him. And I know that doesn't sound good in the historical sense, but Pat McCabe was a guy who came on as my producer when we were at ERE. And one of the things I said to Art and Phil when we came over is that I got to have Pat McCabe come with me. I couldn't tell Pat that he'd have an airship. I couldn't tell him what he'd be doing, but I knew if he hung in there eventually he'd wind up with it. And we appreciate that. And we are thankful that he turned himself into the personality that he became. There's nobody who can elicit phone call. I'm lucky. I'm in the coveted 4 to 7. There's a million phone calls. Sometimes during the day it's tough to get them, and Pat had the perfect way of getting them. Most of all, to the people who are close to me and who I love, and who I assume love me. This has been a tough time for me the last year from some personal situations and some others. But those people know who they are and know how important they have been to me and what they've meant to me. And to my son and to my daughter. I know this business is tough on me at times, and it's been tough on them as a result. And I love you very much. And I can't think of anything else I want to say except go to as many calls as I can in the next couple of minutes. And in the next few minutes after I said much. Well, tell him I said that I appreciate his friendship and I wish him well down in Columbus, and his unique calls of the crunch game is something that is just something that'll go in the memories of Cleveland sports radio listeners, and his enthusiasm. And Ronnie said it best: you can have a bad day and you see much and you can't help but smile.
And also Mike Egan's favorite play-by-play man.
Yeah, absolutely. I hope I didn't leave anybody else out. I really do. This has been a great run for me professionally and artistically and financially. And to be honest with you, I don't know where I'm going. Everybody says I got a gig standing up. I don't. There is nothing going for me right now. We've had a couple of nibbles in town and out of town. At this moment, I can't tell you what. Now let's go to Cleveland on WHK.
Hello, Les?
Yes.
Two things I want to say to you. One of them is, great show.
Carphone, you're on the Giant.
Last time caller, Les.
Garfield Heights, hello.
Oh, I am so grateful for getting through. I can't even tell you, this is way too sad, listening to all you've been saying the last couple minutes. And the one thing before I tell you why I called is, I loved what you said about Mike Andersack. In listening, he just seems like the sweetest guy. I don't know if that's the way to, describe himself.
Cleveland, you're on WHK.
Hi, Les. I was going to ask you, is WHK the oldest radio station call letters in Ohio?
Yes. Cleveland, go ahead.
Hey, Les.
Yes.
For the last time, great show.
Today?
From here to Mondays.
Carphone, hello.
Les, this says it all. How come on Monday, even if you replayed the show of about 17 Wednesdays ago, I would still be glued to WHK?
Cleveland, hello. Hello?
Yes, it's Les. You get your great show. I'm going to miss you big time.
You're on WHK.
Hello, Les?
Yes.
Listen, I can see that my time is up. I thank you very, very much for your time.
Hi, you're on WHK.
Les, thank you. A thank you note. Terrific stuff.
Hi, you're on WHK.
Warren Good says take 4 more.
You're on WHK.
Les,
Yes.
as Frank Wayne was told by Gary Collins at the end of the 1964 championship game, no, thank you for the ball.
You're on WHK.
They're called quickies, sir.
You're on WHK.
Hey, guys, thanks a lot for a great show, HK.
You're on WHK.
Quit taking yourself so damn seriously.
You're on WHK.
Yeah, hey, Les, all I can say is thank you for the call.
You're on WHK.
HK, Mike, Les, you're all aces, baby.
You're on WHK.
Les, thanks for everything, thanks for the memories, and thank you for the call.
You're on WHK.
Amen. Hey,
You're on WHK.
Les, anything left in the prize vault?
You're on WHK.
How come I didn't want to say ciao?
You're on WHK.
The giant ruled.
You're on WHK.
You the man, Les.
You're on WHK.
Les, thank you very much for 2 years of pure enjoyment.
You're on WHK.
Les, it's Paul, thank you, you're the king.
We'll be out at Hooters hopefully by about 7:30. You're on WHK.
Hi, first-time caller.
You're on WHK.
Les, thank you, first-time caller, you're the best.
You're on WHK.
How come I thought I was talking to God?
You're on WHK.
Les, the city of Cleveland thanks you.
You're on WHK.
Hey, Les, I want to thank you for your great work, and I want to know why your softball team is at first place for the first year you're not playing on them.
Hi, you're on WHK.
Hi, guys. Good luck. Can I still get on the list for the newsletter?
You're on WHK.
Last time I was out, I want to say thanks to you for all your things. True gentlemen to me, and good luck to everybody at HK.
You're on WHK.
One last toast to Red. Thank you, Les.
You're on WHK.
Hi, Les. I got to believe that even God isn't happy about me.
You're on WHK.
Les and everyone else, thank you for the call.
Of all the shows I've ever done, this was the toughest.
They were going off in a little while. They're killing us all like Eric and Lau. You weren't on long, but your message got to it. We like the short stay of one Ken DeLewis. You're going off the air, so all we get lies from those guys down the Dow. I hate those guys.